Hi, my name's Callum and I look after partnerships at Cake Equity. I'm really pleased to spend a couple of minutes with you today talking about how we partner with a whole range of people across the startup ecosystem. So that's from innovation hubs, to incubators, to accelerators, to VCs. We're driven by a belief that many of the companies that are changing the world for the better tomorrow are coming out of the startup ecosystem today. And the two things that we help those founders with is one, attracting great investors, and two, attracting and retaining great teams. So how do we do that? Well, firstly, on the investor side, we've got a market-leading platform that helps them run capital raise, engage investors, and streamline the whole capital raising process. So from being able to access best practice templates for things like safe notes, con notes, and subscription agreements. Be able to access our embedded contract engine, which allows them to automate the generation, the sending, get online signing of the offers that they're sending out to them. Once those offers are actually accepted, uploading the cap table and updating that, and sending notices for the regulators and issuing share certificates. All automated, all streamlined via the Cake system. On the equity side, we all know how onerous it can be setting up and managing an ESOP. In fact, many founders start on the process but give up or are issuing equity but actually haven't formalized the process. Cake makes it so simple. Once again, we've got templates built in for ESOP plan rules, for offer letters, even for the resolutions you might need to get approved to allow you to set up that option pool. Once again, you've got the contract engine that you can use to generate the offer letters, to send them out so they can get signed online. And then once they are actually signed, manage the ongoing vesting of those options, which again can be a really onerous process if you're trying to do it via spreadsheet or via some other means. Lastly, but really critically, the platform also gives transparency for both investors, but also employees who are participating in option plans as well. They can see what's happening with their equity. They can see what's happening with their vesting. They're getting notices given to them. It's really critical if they're going to value the options that you're giving them and the equity that you're giving them, that they have that transparency. So that's what the Cake platform does, and that's how we help founders with the capital raising and also building great teams. So how do we partner with people across the startup ecosystem? The first one is around education. We do loads of workshops around capital raising and ESOPs. We have best practice tools from capital raising toolkits, and we have blogs and various other materials that we actually provide to founders to help educate them in terms of how they do these things. Secondly, and really importantly, the whole Cake platform is free for the first 5 investors. So that allows the really early stage founders to get set up for success from early on. They're not scrambling around and then trying to fix this up later on. So for accelerators and also VCs, if you've got an equity investor in that founder, it's really important that you have transparency over it. If they're on the Cake platform, you can have greater confidence that that's been managed properly, right? And you have greater transparency around that also. And lastly, but not leastly, we also provide a range of member perks. So that includes discounts on Cake subscription, but also includes premium onboarding and ongoing customer support, as well as the ability to be able to get their cap table if they've got an existing cap table, and an ESOP if they've got an existing ESOP, uploaded quickly, easily, and for free onto the Cake platform. It's that easy. I'd love to be able to connect with you. I'd love to talk about and find out how your organization is supporting founders in the ecosystem and how we can work together. Let's do it. Let's make a difference. Thank you.